The JVS Business Leadership Award is given to an exemplary company whose progressive employment practices position it as a leader in its field. It's my honor to present this year's Business Leadership Award to Trax Events. Will President Geoff Kretchmer come up, please? Where's Geoff? He's got a lot of support in the room. I'm supposed to keep talking while he's coming up here, but thank you guys. Trax is an event production company based in Ferndale. The company's highest visibility comes from its valet parking business, and many of you have probably had some experience with them. With a crew of over 300 valet parkers, they handle cars and customers with TLC and corporate and private events, restaurants, and country clubs. Trax also manages event planning for everything from birthday parties to office parties to national brand events. The company places a high priority on their staff, and each individual is appreciated for the unique skills and talents they bring to the team. Company leaders want their employees to love working at Trax, and I can attest to that. My two daughters worked for you as dancers back in the day. Not distinguished careers, but grateful for the work nonetheless. They cultivate a strong company culture with open doors and open communications, social outings, monthly luncheons, in-house team building experience, and lots of chocolate and snacks. Trax believes that the team members understand when the team members understand how their work contributes to the overall success of the company, and that they're working together towards a common goal, that they perform better. The company's guiding principles are centered on strong core values, which demonstrate that Trax is not only dedicated to providing excellent service to its customers, but also creating a workplace where the team members know that they are valued. Trax also prides itself on their investment in the community and building strong relationships. Giving back to the community is clearly a priority. The list of organizations supported by Trax is very, very long. In honor of these accomplishments, I'm proud to present the 2019 JVS Business Leadership Award to the entire Trax Events team.
Congratulations to you. Get out of your way.
He's speaking.
Absolutely.
You can do my speech, Roop, if you want.
No.
You want to sure? Okay.
You're much better.
All right. Thanks. I was 10 years old, 1977, and it was my first summer away at summer camp. And I was going with two of my good friends to Camp Nebagamon in Nebagamon, Wisconsin, Mike Jacobson and Robbie Weineman. I was excited, first summer away, couldn't wait. 4 weeks before we were ready to go, Mike Jacobson, some tennis prodigy, bails and goes to the Don Budge tennis camp. And 2 days before, Robbie Weineman gets pneumonia and isn't going to be there for the first 2 weeks of camp. So I get to camp and I'm really sad. And I'm homesick. And I have this story where I used to stand in the dining hall. And around the perimeter of the dining hall were all the awards, the best archer, the best swimmer, the best canoeer, the best axe thrower, whatever it was. And I would look up and I would read it over and over again, not because I was really interested, but because I didn't want my tears falling from my eyes so the rest of the kids could see what was going on. And I wrote letters home to my mom with the tears on it. Please send a private plane. I'll pay you back with my bar mitzvah money. I didn't even know what I was going to make. It was years beforehand. But anyway, so along comes Mike Bierman, who's like the supervisor of all the bunks. And obviously somebody had been reporting to him what was going on. And Mike was a great guy. He connected with me. His attentiveness and kindness and his ability to connect with me changed the entire direction of my summer. I'm forever grateful to Mike and strive to provide that level of care to both my employees and our customers, because I believe that the power of nice and the power of noticing is a game changer. I gotta change this. No, I think I pressed it twice. So we love what we do. Sorry. We love what we do. I love that Star Trax offers us an opportunity to share in some of the most exciting times in a family's life. We have great people that work for Star Trax, people who are passionate about what we do, work long hours, and take our jobs very seriously. We park 100,000 cars a year. We perform at over 500 events a year. We've got over 500 part-time employees, and we plan 50 events from soup to nuts, and I love it. I'm proud that we can accomplish all that, and we also accomplish doing about 75 charitable events a year. And so, good stuff. So unfortunately, with all those moving parts, a lot can happen. We crash cars, we lose keys, speakers blow, and sometimes we forget to order those glow-in-the-dark necklaces. And we ache when that happens. It's devastating. We got a lot of sensitive people that work for Star Trax. But one of our biggest strengths is that we know how to apologize in the right way. Because our mission statement talks about everyone we touch needs to fall in love with us. Because if we don't, we're not doing our job. I'm going in the back room to Howard Luckoff, 2006. We messed up his car, things were taken. Howard Luckoff, you love me. I know you do. Nordy Stern is in the house right now. We crashed his sedan, major, major damage. Nordy Stern, I know you love us very much, and I thank you for that confidence. Dennis Bernard could go on and on. There's probably 30 people in here. So see me afterwards. I apologize again. So anyways, these are our core values. I'm not going to go through them, but if you want to meet me and talk about them afterwards, I'm happy to. The one thing I want to talk about is our positivity. We have this acronym that goes with positivity called NMA, which is no moodiness allowed. It's not allowed in our business. When you walk through the front door, all drama disappears. Our relationships with our coworkers and our customers are too important, and drama is the ultimate disruptor. We're all human, and I'm not a cold-hearted guy, and my office is always open, but without drama, we stay focused on the things we're really, really good at. And so along with that NMA, we've got all these acronyms that I'm crazy about. And so for those of you who know us, you see our jackets. Every jacket has BEN on it. We've got HAT and MyTrax and POP and A30, but Ben is our principal. And Ben means be extra nice. And it's not just be extra nice. It's every time you put on a Star Trax logo, you think about the ways you can impact our customers and guests positively. So that might be opening a door and putting a hand out. That might be looking in the back seat and seeing a sport coat that a gentleman wears, opening that back door and putting the sport coat on him. That might be going to a family at the beginning of an event, finding out what they love to drink, and know that when dancing is getting heated, we're there with their water or their gin and tonic or their Diet Coke or whatever they want. And most importantly, we know to say thank you. We say thank you at every event because we appreciate the fact that people contract with us and trust us to provide the services. And that's who we are. And I want to thank JVS and Cranes. This is 22 years. It's 11 o'clock in the morning and there's 1,000 people in this room. The fact that JVS and Cranes and their partnership can put on this kind of event, everybody in this room goes to a lot of events, and 300 and 400, but this kind of packed house in the middle of the day is so impressive. So thank you. Really, really appreciate it. I want to send a special shout out to my boys in my entrepreneurs group over there. 6 guys who challenge me every month, who've allowed me to be vulnerable in a safe space, and whose friendship and allegiance I treasure. Thank you, boys. My business partners, historically, lucky to have all first-round draft picks as partners. I'm fortunate to have teamed up with some of the kindest, fairest, and most honorable people I know. Renee and Craig Ehrlich, Mark Schechter, provided me an opportunity with Star Trax that has changed the course of my entire life. And Brian Siegel, my respect for you has no limit. I appreciate your brilliance and your ability to fully process everything, and I mean everything. And look forward to the great ride with both Star Trax and Detroit Acts in the future. Mike Jacobson, he did leave me in 1977, but he's still my best friend. And Adam Cohen, I love both you guys, 4 years old. And Emma Kretchmer wasn't able to be here today. She's in Washington, D.C. fighting the good fight, but Noah Kretchmer's here. My kids are kind, and they care, and they're respectful, and those are the qualities of life that you hear that I care about. Those are really important, and I love you guys. And finally, a shout goes out to my wife, Jody Lipton. When you marry someone who is just frankly better at every category that really matters in life, you can consider yourself a pretty fortunate guy. I love you, Jay. Thanks for being that person.